5 hours. 5 hours of randomly flipping on and off things that didn't even seem remotely related. I became borderline romantically involved with a GeForce control panel. And it wasn't even anything in the NVIDIA control panel. It was the game capture. It was the game capture source in OBS. Maybe it had something to do with the other things that I changed, and we'll go into that, I'm sure. Just gonna let this keep playing because this is a good background. Hello Boa, hello Amanda, hello Lich. Thank you for the follow. You opened the hood and flipped every switch, every single fucking one of them. I almost gave up, but then my 2,000-year-old Greco-Roman philosophy kicked in and was like, no, you still have things that you could try. You should see this as a way to build endurance and appreciation for all the times that it has worked until now, and you're just gonna give up like that? You fool. You charlatan. Get back on the fucking horse, it said to me. And I agreed, and so here we are. So let's take stock, shall we? So if you're not familiar or very familiar, we're gonna loop back to a different playlist. Give me a moment. This is a good one. Legend of Legaia, original soundtrack, Realm. But I have to be very quiet, and not because I'm trying to be sussy, not because I'm segueing into ASMR territory. But you let me know if that's something that you want me to do. What was I even saying? Oh, what the whole issue was. So every single game up until this point, over the course of 11 months that I've been streaming, has been in various states of fine. Except for Fallout 76. Fallout 76 was the lone wolf that was chugging, borderline hanging my computer, hemorrhaging frames every minute or so, every minute on the minute. Sometimes if it felt spicy, it would seize up the entirety of my computer, the software, Discord, everything. Everything, everywhere that had pants to shit, chat and said pants. Am I okay? Oh yeah, we in this. I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine. Don't get it twisted, or do get it twisted, whichever you would prefer. When life brings havoc, reinstall your drivers. Everything was up to date. Do I need to let ROM hug you? No, but I will borrow Sonic OC for approximately half an hour, if not less. Sussy, now that Appalachia has broken you sufficiently, you're finally ready to accept the first lesson of the Louisian. You will suffer. I accepted that long ago when I first picked up Dark Souls. What is this? Hello, welcome in, everyone. Apparently everyone. It's 7 o'clock. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, guys. We're doing it again. Running it back. Run it live. Okay, so for those that were here, Fallout 76 was bad, and it felt bad. And there was seemingly nothing that I could do to stop it. My friends, God bless their fucking souls and hearts and various other organs that I'm sure that human beings have. They thought to themselves, the fools that they were, the varlets, the charlatans, that it had something to do with the fucking Pip-Boy resolution. Can you imagine dragons? Can you imagine dragons thinking that that was the case? Oh, how naive we all were, banging sticks and rocks together to make funny noises. No, it had nothing to do with the Pip-Boy resolution. Okay, well, was it the UI mods to make Fallout 76's completely fucked item management slightly more sufferable? Could that have been the cause? You would think, but no, it wasn't that either. So I did a complete fresh reinstall of everything everywhere, replaced all the settings, made it the way that it was before, and the problems continued. So I then chose a dark path. I then descended, I accepted, I took the hand of madness, and I let her take me down an abyssal stairwell. And at the bottom of this stairwell, there was a red eye, a single lone red eye staring at me in the darkness. And that was 5 years worth of technical issue guessing from the Fallout and OBS communities. I limited the number of CPUs that can cause that Fallout 76 can use, thinking that it might help because somebody somewhere from 2019 said that it could and work for them in their specific circumstance. No, issues persisted. I set everything, everywhere, that was even tangentially, theoretically related to running Fallout 76 and OBS as administrator. It continued. I turned absolutely everything to low. Everything. If it was an option that I could turn to its bare minimum basic parts, its foundations, I tore everything down to its foundations, and if it could be reduced in some way, I did. I flipped a bunch of things on and off an NVIDIA control panel. Still, it happened. Full screen, didn't matter. Borderless, didn't matter. Set VSync to adaptive, sure, why not? No, it continued. Double checked, all drivers updated. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That wasn't the issue. It was OBS. Something in OBS was making it upset through pure, raw, sexual, lunar, adjective experimentation. But what? Was it I wasn't streaming, so it wasn't that, and it was still happening when I wasn't streaming. Oh yeah, no, we're just throwing it out there, because it's, I don't know, maybe it has something to do with the moon, the lunar phases, who knows. Welcome in, Hugin. Good to see you. Why is Stoic streaming so late? What's going on? He lost his mind. Look at this dude. He needs his wrist-mounted CRT display to be 4K. He went to Mordor and never came back. I can't believe Todd Howard did this to you. The stream is a representation of his sleep paralysis so we can experience what he does. It's Mercury. What is Mercury? Is that the planet that's closest to us right now? Is Mercury in the room with us? So I moved a bunch of stuff around, and granted, if there was one thing that came out of this wild ride that I put myself on for the sake of my community, no less, and, you know, pure stubbornness, I did some spring cleaning that was long overdue. I removed and changed a lot of sources that could have caused problems in the future, and I, thinking that it had something to do with VTube Studio, I swapped. Let's boost the music a little bit because this is good. It's good music. Thinking that it had something to do with VTube Studio, I looked into something called Sprout, thinking that maybe VTube Studio was having some kind of issue because I was also having it set to game capture while Fallout 76 was also set to game capture, which it could cause nondescript issues, and I considered, well, finally it's rearing its head. And I installed something called Sprout into OBS, which allows me through the magic of many different things that I could barely understand, much less express to you in the English language. It uses much less resources, far less resources rather, than how I had it before. So huzzah! And it also means that when I snap my neck in front of a live studio audience because I deigned to take a sip of my own coffee, it doesn't, you don't have to see any windows or anything like that anymore. You know how it'd be like, I'm gonna break your immersion, and then I'm gonna go to my OBS, or sorry, VTube studio right now. You can't see anything, right? I'm opening up that window where it shows everything everywhere. You can't see anything. It's just me, baby. It's all me. I have all sorts of shit on my screen right now that you can't see, even though my VTuber is still going. So that's cute, and so it's more effective and it uses less resources. What a fucking match made in heaven. Let's see, what else did I do? Yeah, so I was basically swapping programs being up or not until I identified that it was OBS. Narrowed it down. And what it was actually, oh my god. What actually fixed it was probably nothing that I changed, except changing the video game capture source from game capture type to a window capture type. What is the difference? The window captures everything that is happening in the specific window. So if I were to open up an overlay or something that is just tied, like a Steam overlay or Xbox Game Pass overlay, you would see it. That's the only difference. There's like a really small performance impact otherwise. That's what it wanted. Now it's fucking buttery smooth. Although I shouldn't say that because we haven't done any actual testing yet. All I did was have OBS up while I just fucked around in game for like an hour. Okay, so we're just gonna let this baby ride for about an hour or so. I can't give you, although I'm probably gonna give you it anyway, I can't give you the same volume and tact and variety of topics that I arguably normally would during a conventional stream. It's just gonna be you and me hanging out, playing a game from 2018 that is like a multiplayer mode grafted into Fallout 4's corpse, and we're gonna get levels and maybe some quest progression and bond. We're gonna bond so fucking much, I say, as I grab both sides of Boa's face and I squeeze and I compress her cheeks so that her lips push out a little bit. And I can see that she's scared, but that's okay. I'm scared too. I'm scared for what this is. Hi, Felicity. Oh, I'm so worried for you, friend. I'm fine. I'm okay. I solved the issue. I could have told you about Sprout. It was something that I knew about because Melkor, the Great ? Told me about it, and I didn't even need the resources. My GPU is strong enough in general that it could just phase tank the whatever extra hit I would have saved from swapping the Sprout. It's something I should have done anyway because it was smart too, because being a professional streamer TM, it's nice visually to just be able to do stuff in the VTube window and make corrections, make funny dances and shit happen to my VTuber model, and not have it be obvious that that's going on. That just, you know, your immersion isn't your immersion is broken. Need to try that out. This is why I never want to work in IT. Lol, time to see. I'll hop on and pop an XP thing for you. Hi Stobro, I am here for the ride. All right, we are all caught up. Let's go. At the tail end of me sorting some stuff, so we have gained a couple levels since the stream ended originally, earlier, I can't even say today, that would be technically wrong, later yesterday, 7 p.m. or so. Oh, when we played for 2 hours before I lost my fucking mind. Is the music too loud? Is it fine? You could just tell me yes or no, or don't say anything at all. If you say nothing at all, I'm just going to assume that it is all gravy, baby. I am going to listen to my instincts, though, and lower it 2 times. Okay. It's still today on the West Coast. Huzzah! Let's sell some things. I got a few levels. I got starched jeans, which if you're not familiar with Fallout 76, it is not the type of jeans that you wear on your leggies. It is the jeans that do be in your atoms and whatever. I don't know. The only biology course that I've ever taken, I failed until I pulled myself out of it. Because I do not know anything about what happens in the human body except for what I do with it, if you know what I'm saying. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, dude, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the sex is nice. Oh, we have a good time, don't we, chat? Stow fam. This is watchable now. It's nice, dude. It's nice to be able to walk outside and breathe the contaminated air for 20, 30 seconds and not having the world colossally shit its pants and have my computer in general freeze frame. I still want to look into UI mods that make the inventory in line with 2023 plus like design elements. This shit that has been, sorry, hang on. This shit that has been part of Fallout for since 3 is cute, but I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to bring the experience. Thank you so much. I'm willing to bring the experience in line with you know, literally any game that's come out in the last 4 years. I am content with it looking like this, even though I'm not fully used to the edges of everything very slightly blurring, which you can't see, which a normal person cannot see. And yet I nevertheless experience, and it makes me want to pull my own face off until I realize that it's not actually doing me any harm. It's just existing in the background, doing its thing, you know? It's just doing its thing, being gross. So it's a lot like flies. I'm not going to let myself get mad at every single fly in the world, even though if they enter my residence, I will summarily destroy them and everything in that they love. And if I ever experience another fly coming into my house that is capable of biting me, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to collect the nearest dozen spiders that I can. I'm going to bring them into my house and I'm going to release them after I name them. Okay. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're dealing with. Okay, let's go to Hudson's research. I'm very worried for you. I'm fine. Everything about this is fine. This is not a cry for help. It's just me hanging out with my best buds in my container of, how much is in here? 0.855 pounds of ginger slices, 0.24, 5 of which has already been consumed. And we're gonna chase it with a little bit more, baby. That's right. I am now going to chew as loudly as possible. Can you imagine? No, I ain't gonna do you like that. You and I, chat, we go way back. I wouldn't do you like that. Your daddy's little trumpet. Oh, that's right. I meant to tell you. I got starched jeans and I lucked out and found a vendor that had the speed demon serum and the marsupial serum, which gives me collectively more carry weight. It's like I'm wearing an extra backpack. I can jump real high. The speed demon lets me move 20% faster than normal and reload 20% faster than normal, but just the move speed and the ease of moving around is just so much better. Looks like she had a real case in the Mondays. See, right about now, it would have taken us at least 10 minutes to get to this bridge. I wish I was kidding. I wish I could say psych to you. I can't. That was the universe that we were living in before. Have you considered targeting the files and VATs and shooting them? No. Now I have. Let's go get the vaccine that gets ignored later. I remember this. Like, look at this. Like, right now, we would have experienced at least one major frame hemorrhage. And I would have had to sit here for 15 seconds apologizing that I couldn't show you any more content for those 15 seconds. It sounds like a cry for help. Someone has a case of the Monday. Stoic, you can have ROM now. I'm content with not doing VC, if only because, and not because I don't like ROM. I do. We got 69 XP. That's a fucking nice XP. It's because if there's another human being here, it's possible that I'll feel inclined to raise my voice, and then it wouldn't be an ASMR stream. It would be a not ASMR stream. And that ain't... Sorry, excuse me? What's my bash button? G? Does anybody use this? Gross. Man, girl. Girl, you gotta work on your skincare regimen. Oh boy. It sounds like a cry for help. No, I'm fine. Hello, how are you doing, lazy? I caught you before in your stream, and you were working on something, I think, for Boa. And I want you to know that I thought out loud, with my mouth parts, that she draws really good. That you're really good at the drawing thing. So, like, do you need the buddy system? I could come ASMR it up with you. I normally, if it was like during the day and I was doing this as like a theme stream, I absolutely would have other people in here with me. Unfortunately, goddamn, dude, I'm fucking amazing. Unfortunately, if I had somebody else in here with me, I would feel inclined to not ASMR anymore. And I would also feel driven to make the stream last much longer than I actually intend to. Like, we've already... I could honestly end the stream now. I could honestly... Fuck off. Where are you going? Do you have an appointment? Yay. I can honestly end the stream now because I should have not been able to make it from the closest point of interest to this building without my computer absolutely shitting its pants at least once. So this is, we've already done the duty. Haha. My streamer said duty. Hilarious, so fucking funny. Nice shot, you sound very chill. Why ASMR? Because it is very late at night right now, and I am trying not to wake up my wife or my dog. Because much like when I am streaming normally, if my wife has gone to bed and I am talking on stream, my dog feels like it's her personal duty to fuck with me as much as possible, to ingratiate herself way up the asshole of my wires, and tap stuff around me and bring her little pink treat ball over and drop it next to me over and over and over again. Like, hey, idiot, are you fucking blind? I want this filled with food, please. Right, exactly. She is precious to me. And it's not like she doesn't give me the time that I need, honestly, everywhere else. Like, she is an incredibly patient dog. She is perfectly within her rights to be up my ass because she has no frame of reference for what I'm doing or what's going on. There's nothing in the animal kingdom that explains to my dog why her dad, aka me, seems to be losing his mind on a normal day, staring at what seems to be the wall and talking and making noise for 3 to 4 hours. There's nothing else in the world, as far as I know, that streams, and so she has no idea what I'm doing. And so she feels compelled, understandably, to try to fucking snap me out of it. Is it the dog in your lap? That's my cat, literally, yeah. Yep, her name is Ellie. She is a 5-year-old Shiba Inu. I have worked incredibly hard on her from basically the time that we got her to socialize her, to teach her patience, to teach her different tricks, things like that. So she's a very sweet, very mellow dog now. She wasn't. She was very fucking high octane for her first year. But she has got all of her puppy energy out, and now she is just the sweetest thing in the world. She did terrorize the absolute Christ out of my wife for the first 6 months, because she was like, "Get away from my dad, you whore." Get away from my dad. This is my dad. I don't know why you keep going near him so much. I'm gonna chase you down the hallway. I'm gonna jump up and bite the back of your shirt and try to pull it down and make holes in your pants as you walk by. Shit like that. And so my wife was like, I don't know if I can do this. This is so much. She is constantly chasing after me, biting my hair, and I'm like, if I can't basically get her sorted in the next 3 months, then absolutely we'll take her back. But just because she is acting like this doesn't mean that she's not going to be able to work it out. So just give me a chance to help her through it. I will take on most of the burden, and we'll see what happens. Because the dog has only been on this earth for 3 months. So she has no idea what any of the rules are. She's just like, she's an actual child, just a set of like randomly firing neurons. My cat is so possessive of my partner, but she isn't aggressive, just sassy. Yeah. Okay, we have gone full circle. I now need to go downstairs. Wherever downstairs is. So coffee no longer has any kind of caffeinated effect on me. I drink it to relax me. So there is a peppermint mocha creamered coffee right next to me at 1:26 a.m. Poggers. And I'm eating ginger slices, and I just fixed what would have been a very annoying problem after 5 hours of tinkering. But the trade-off is that I gained way more knowledge over how NVIDIA control panel works and OBS works than I ever would have had probably for the next like 6 months had I not gone through that. So very light at the end of the tunnel type stuff for me there. The one oopsie doodle that I did was I bought a hazmat suit for 200 caps when I was looking at the serums. And I traveled because I was short a little bit of money. And I accidentally sold the radioactive serum. Or sorry, I accidentally sold the hazmat suit. And there's no buyback program. You have to pay another 150 caps for it. So I was like, I can either have my hazmat suit that I just bought for way too much money, or I can have another serum that's going to benefit me a huge amount. It's amazing how much more I like the game when my computer is not trying to actively die. Crazy how nature do that. Wait, do you want a Chinese stealth armor? I don't think I can upgrade the level of the Chinese armor. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Chinese armor, or quest items in general, typically just get better the higher level that you are. So I think that I'm just gonna grind events and stuff until I'm level 50. And then I'll grab things like power armor and special things like that. Unless there's a reason I shouldn't. I mean, like, you're 170. 95% complete. Holy crap, you guys are kicking butt. Lurk, I'm a bit sleepy, is very late. I pick up Lazy, and I take her to her assigned cot in the stoic barracks, right next to the break room. And I tuck her in, and then I give her a little kiss on the forehead. Analyze me. Required blood samples not loaded. I hate that for me. I ain't reading all that. I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry that happened, and or congratulations. I can craft higher level ones. You can craft the Chinese stealth suits. I thought it was just like a quest item. If what you're saying is true and you're not going to say bazinga, then yeah, I will gladly take a Chinese stealth suit. This is just a one-piece suit that makes you invis when you crouch. It's also a hazmat suit, isn't it? It's like a special hazmat suit. Look at that fucking marsupial looking mother effer. The unfortunate side effect of the speed demon is that it makes you 50%. It makes your hunger and thirst drain 50% faster. Or increase, I guess is the right terminology. But that's fine because you get so much fucking food and drinks and stuff that it almost doesn't matter. I mean, there's perks and stuff out there that makes it so that food is more effective. So if anything, it just incentivizes me to fucking go to town on buffs and shit without even really looking like this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm putting into my system. So it's a lot like real life living in America. You don't know what's going on in front of you, like what's actually going into your body. You just fucking send it. Just fucking send that bitch. Enter Charleston Train Yard's main gate. Okay. Why? Why would I do this? It still feels very strange to me to have VATS basically be like an aimbot mechanic. I know that they didn't really have anything else that they could slot in its place, and that it would be bizarre for a Fallout game to not have VATS. I don't know what they could have done with it, and I don't know if I necessarily trusted them to implement VATS kind of the way that my brain is suggesting, which is like use fear system, FEAR, which if you don't remember, fuck off. If you don't remember what fear is, it's like a sort of pseudo science fiction near future horror first-person shooter that had first-person shooter mechanics way beyond its time. Way beyond its time. And one of its central conceits was like a slow-down Matrix-type system where you were fast and the enemies were not fast. Hello, Alyssa. Welcome in. Why the fuck are you back on? Go to sleep. Because I went on a one-way trip to Psychosis IT Town, and I figured out the problem, which means that I won. It just fucking cost me everything. But I'm alive. I'm alive and I won. I'm here. I'm breathing. Do you hear me, God? And I look up and and I grin and I start gesticulating wildly. You hear me? I figured out your completely fucked mortal puzzle. And I got OBS to play nice with Fallout 76. Who's the god now? I shriek. Screaming into the heavens. Okay, maybe I'm not okay. Can somebody check on Stoic, please? I'd really appreciate it. I think, no, this is the entrance. That's right. Ah, fuck. It's so bright. I think they optionally wanted me to go through the main gate so I could have like this dance off with the little robots inside. Okay. This is just a one-piece suit that makes you invis. We read that. Get the recipe from the quest line. Oh yeah, damn, it will let me drop it. If it's something that I can craft at any time, I will go out of my way to get it. I probably don't want to get rid of this. What is this? This is just like a one-off mod that I can get. If I scrap this, who gives a shit? Did that make me learn it? Nobody cares. I certainly do not, and I'm the one playing the video game. It's not like I want you to have relevancy for me or anything but Babaka. Where is this fucking robot? Is this stuck in the wall? Do you see the robot? And I put my NRP. I put my hand perpendicular over my eyes, like I'm shielding my eyes and trying to concentrate on looking at something in the distance. Do you see the Chinese pre-war robot? I do, and then I gun that person down. Why? Who's to say? Automated train. I got him down, and then I dab on him. Dab on him, then I teabag him. Sometimes you just gotta fucking... If you're a streamer, get out your notepad. If you're a streamer, sometimes you just gotta assert dominance, even though it's like wildly excessive. Otherwise, they'll start doing left magnifying glass, right magnifying glass, left magnifying glass, right magnifying glass. You have to install the T cells. I have no fucking idea where the other robot is. On the roof, maybe? That is really bright. I appreciate the immersive flashbang. Shut up. Shut up. Stop making noise. Stop making noise. Alright. I kind of love vastness with the right perk. You feel like John Wick because there's a perk that makes you snap to the next enemy on kill. So you can just keep blasting. Is that what I've seen? Because I thought that there was something in the menu that I was flatly missing. I just thought that I didn't have something turned on that would automatically focus on the next enemy, because I saw people doing that in different videos. But no, it's a fucking perk. A lot of lives were lost. You okay? Just checking in. I appreciate you, X-Ray. I am totally fine. Smile. The key with interfacing with human beings is that if they cannot see your face, they feel detached from the conversation, because, you know, you can't override tens of thousands of years of whatever the fuck it is I'm talking about. Psychology. That's why if you're having a phone conversation, like if for some reason you're not texting, you say smile and it's reassuring, because they're like, oh, they're smiling. They're smiling right now. Poggers. That is Rizzed, Dank, Lit, and or Bussin'. My teammate completed a quest. Look at him go. I knew he was useful for more than just the sex. Sassy, you can't just say that. Boa, I think is still in the room, dude. She's gonna be fucking pissed, even if you're joking. She's not gonna like that. You get weapon mod crafting plans from scrapping guns mostly. Holy shit, we earned the Stoic Stream Challenge.
Bing, 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 bingo! For the future.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing
I have
my
to lower
part.
those videos.
I'm doing my part.
I'm too short. I tucked myself too far in the bottom left. Collect a blood sample from a feral ghoul. I'm gonna do that now. Let's go used. You get weapon mod crafting plans from scrapping guns mostly, which means you can craft like 20 of a weapon and scrap them and learn all of the mods. Thankfully, I did remember that. I do not like... What the fuck is this thing? That thing is gross looking. I was aware of that. Is what I meant to say before I got grossed out. Is this just visual? Looks like it. I love fucking meat bags, bro. That's what they used to call me in college. I am gonna put a poll into chat. Manage goals. Nope, that's something else entirely. ASMR, yes. Hang on. You likey ASMR? Yes, daddy. No, daddy. Frown. Smile. Okay. Oh, it's fucked. All right, start the bowl. Let it ride. Let it ride. Ooh. I need to get one of those binaural mics. Is that a fucking super mutant looking for snacks? What am I doing? This is not the way. How am I doing on food and everything? Bad. Thank you. Ayo. Now that is what I call a sussy baka. It came right for me. There was only one way that that was gonna go down. Okay, I forgot that I had marsupial on. And then I was gonna go way high up. Why can't I... Never mind. It's a Bethesda game. Doesn't matter. We got what we needed. I do want to know why super mutants feel compelled to collect things in bags of meat. If we have a lore wizard in chat, please tell me no. That's my mother you're talking about. What do you got going on in here? The coffee. It was never just a meeting shop. It was a meeting point, a chance to see neighbors, friends. Just knowing there were other people in this city that you recognized was a small piece of humanity you could buy with 2 creams and a sugar. But no peppermint mocha? That's a fake note. Look at this fucking bounty. I feel like whispering with ASMR is not pleasant for me personally. Yeah. Some people are into it. ASMR streams normally weird me out on a psychological level. I do not find ASMR streams even remotely pleasant, thus the irony. I think what weirded me out the most was seeing a big streamer with 200 plus viewers sit on a stool in a nondescript room with a binaural ear mic, one of those like $600, $700 mics that are shaped like the human ear to try to simulate how you would hear it if she were right next to you. And she stared expressionless, but with a smile on her face, dead eyes, and pulled out this little thing that looks like what you would stick in your ear, like to clear out like ear stuff, like earwax. And but it had liquid inside, so it was like some kind of noise thing. And she just squelched it over and over again, staring unblinkingly into the camera. And I was like, I felt deeply weirded out. Like at a molecular level, I was weirded out by that. But she had 200 people watching it, so clearly I or we are in the wrong. We are the weirdos. It sounds like a terrible experience. I made myself sit there for research purposes, of course, for 5 minutes. And then I was like, I don't want to be here. I'm just gonna alt tab out. We have perks. How exciting. Oh, do I have anything that I care about? No. Nope. Agility. There is a marathon sprinting thing that I like. I know that it's not improving my damage. I know it's not making me more effective, but it lets me run everywhere, and I want to run everywhere because a lot like Final Fantasy games, the MMOs, your real limiter is time. Okay. 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 You deal 40% damage to workshop objects? Okay. Not my demographic, but I don't yuck yums. I normally would agree with you. However, my experience coming away from that from that situation was pretty visceral. Hunger and thirst grow 40% slower when in camp. It's useless to me. Buying and selling prices at non-player vendors are better. No. I will give Fallout 76 credit. This is a neat system. I'm not in love with it, but I do think that it's neat. Any chems you take last 30% longer. Anything that lets me get more use out of like stat buffs and stuff like that, so I don't have to worry about the mechanic as much, is a huge priority for me in any game, and not just this one. All food satisfied. Okay, that's useless to me. So my inclination is taking Chem Fiend, probably. But I think that there's more food stuff that I'm not remembering. +1 lockpicking skill? I don't know, maybe. Because I'm going to be using chems at some point all the time once it's fully upgraded. Hard bargain is really good. I mean, I suppose, but I'm going to probably be getting most of my stuff from player vendors anyway. Gain improved control and hold your breath 25% longer. There's a hold breath mechanic. When? Where? What do you mean? What are you saying? Oh, there is a gun bash thing. I ain't taking it, but it's neat. It's neat that it is. Gain carry weight. I might honestly just get this. Because I'm going to use carry weight literally all the time. Yeah, we're going to do that. If I never have to worry about weight when clearing out like an entire town, instantly +1 from me. Use the symptomatic. Let's go. The buff selling price is actually very useful. I didn't think about that. I'm still gonna max out carry weight probably before anything else. Just because I value carry weight so highly. I want to get it all done in one go. Just don't want to worry about it. Oh, I got somebody's bone club in there. How did that poll do? The result. Oh, there's still like 30 seconds in it. Let me respect it. I'm not going to actually do anything with this information. I say, like, towards the end of the poll. I'm not actually gonna do anything with it. I just thought it was cute. Ooh, woo. Just think it was kind of cute. Just like chat is. Chat's cute. Aren't you, chat? 3 people voted for yes, daddy. What's wrong with you? This is why I can't ever take you anywhere. Oh, I would like to go outside. Is this where the outside is? I love random polls. I think we fixed it. I'm pretty sure that we fixed it. We're gonna go join one event that hopefully is outside and make sure. It's nice though. It's nice to just go outside and not have and not suddenly lose control of my computer for like 20-30 seconds. The fact that that was even happening was just fucking wild. Lore FEV is just wild like that. Lore buffs hate this video game. I know that much. I don't think that they've added anything that's ever going to change that. I am like a Fallout fan, but I'm not a Fallout fan. If that makes any sense at all. I enjoy Fallout. I like playing Fallout games. Fallout New Vegas. Wow, this is going to be a hot take. Fallout New Vegas is my favorite Fallout game. I don't even know if he's here. Let's just scrap all this stuff. Junk, no scrap. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real mom. Where is your shit? There it is. New Vegas is the best. I love it so much. Wow, this guy has some pretty cheap stuff. I'm gonna buy all these. Not literally all of them, though. Anything that you don't know. 29 is ridiculously cheap. Any game like Dark Cloud 2, or apparently that's my only example that I have at the top of my head. Any game that has like a building mechanic that isn't necessarily required to get mileage out of the game, but is benefited by it, I am hugely into. So now that I have this piece of shit working properly, I could easily see us having like a cute building stream where I make my house, and then you guys can like give suggestions and we can like be cute and stuff. I say as I touch my 4 fingers together, tapping. This guy has a lot of fucking good shit. I'm also losing track of where I am, so let me grab all these. So I don't miss anything. That made perfect sense, honestly. Good, because I no longer have any idea what you're referring to. It's already out of my brain. I'm glad that past Stoic was able to help you, because current Stoic has no longer has any intel on what I just said. Look at this. Look at all this. Look at this. I love being cute. Well, good, because that's exactly what you are. So that's fitting. Gotta get all the trinkets and baubles for your aesthetic maximalist camp. He's a nice guy. I say purely on the basis of emotes. Like, I can spin around, I can move around. Why the ever-living Christ Fallout 76 would have such a visceral rejection of a specific type of game capture method is beyond me. I don't know what kind of ones and zeros could have caused this. Okay, that's the grenade button. Apparently it no longer, it keeps the original hotkey button, but doesn't but doesn't account for hotkeys that I've changed. Wow. I can't understand words because I'm not sober right now. That's okay. That is all good. That is why I am here.
Automation used to define life in West Virginia. Now it's the only thing left. These training programs that the responders...
I look so badass, dude. Oh my god. It's like I just can't, like I'm trying to make it out here. Make it out here, like cool, be cool and stuff. Give me your phones, bitch. Nice. I say to the cashier behind the Wendy's counter. You ain't even using them, all them phones that I knows you's got back there. You can't hide them from Tiffany. I almost fucking shot you in the back of the head. Thank Christ I have restraint. Enjoy your lurk, no flow. Thank you for being here at this fucking weird ass hour that I'm suddenly. Now I am making good on a, not a promise. I didn't promise anything, but chat did say at some point that they wanted more Stoic After Dark opportunities, and with me leaving my job officially next week to give myself a little bit of a break from jobs that just want to treat me like a stat that makes stats. Gonna be a good place. We might be able to do some more impromptu streams like this. What? Nah, I ain't about this. I don't know if I even get anything. Into the Fire answers Fallout 76. You did not pay for my Fallout 76 Game Pass subscription. So here I go. Water soak rag and gently bind the burn and retreat immediately and get rid of the advertisement. Purified water, 2 ash rose, fall back, and I'm not gonna kid you. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I looked up the answers for Persona 5, the classroom answers, and I'd fucking do it again. That's how much of a shit I don't give. That's where we're at. This is good music for this. Give me your phones. Ooh. Thank you for that. Give me your phones, bitch. And then I spit in their mouth. What am I doing here? Where is this? I'm glad I just kind of like grab everything now, because that's a freedom. That's a freedom that having carry weight gives you is that you just grab everything and feel reasonably sure that you're not leaving anything behind. If you're like, if you're inclined to grab anything that is not nailed down like I am. Oh, we have to go north. Understood. I remember this part. Vaguely. But I do. The NPC is getting up. So am I. I have to go. Bye. North? Look at that blinding sun. Amazing how nature do that, chat. Me eating all the phones for their taste of scrap. They have shit like... So when I originally played this, probably 2 or 3 years ago, I remember being really low on certain things. And so I felt like I was just collecting phones literally all the time in order to just keep up with the insane supply and demand for things that I just don't know. I think it's when I started base building that I was like, I just need everything that's inside of a phone. Or inside of lanterns, or inside of fans. Anything that has a phonetic "fa" in it. That was fuck off. Like it's so surreal to be able to stream to you right now and not like feel like I'm going to throw up because of how the world is simulating like what it's like being drunk. It's been a long time since I've been actually drunk to the point that I could consider myself drunk. Even when I have drinks that I like, I sober up. I don't drink fast enough, so I sober up almost as quickly, if not faster, than what I take in. But the one time that I got what I would describe as obliterated was when I was accompanying my friend who was going out for their 21st birthday, and they were being taken around bar hopping by people that I did not know and did not trust. And so even though I had no interest in drinking at all, I was like, let me go with you. And he was cool with it. He wanted me there, which is neat. And we forged what we called like a blood brother pact, which is way less metal than it sounds. Where if he ordered a copy of a drink, I would order the same thing. And the issue was, because it's a cute idea, right? Like we both got like drunk at roughly the same time. The issue was he didn't finish his drinks. And whenever he got through like half of his drinks, he would pass them to me. And for truly no reason at all, I just drank whatever he didn't drink. So I was getting 1.5 times what he did, or what he was. And I got so unbelievably smashed that on the drive to like one of the friends' house, the world started doing this like jerking rotation thing, almost like you took like a picture in Photoshop and like you just like kept rotating it and then pressing Control Z over and over again, like to de-rotate it just over and over as quickly as possible. And I was like, I have to get out. So it's pitch darkness. It's pitch darkness now in your mind's eye. We are in a van. It just rained and the van stops to let me out. And I basically like combat shoulder roll into long reeds in a ditch. So I'm on my hands and knees in a ditch now. It completely soaked because the reeds are like wrapping around me, basically, like a lover's embrace. And I'm like, don't throw up on yourself, don't throw up on yourself, and I throw up on myself. So dead of night, in a wet ditch, soaked, throwing up on myself. And I went to we drove to the friend's house, to a person I didn't know, and I fell asleep with throw up on myself on their couch. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm good. I don't need to go through this experience again. I'm fine. Maybe you should rest soon so you don't hurt yourself. No, I'm fine. I'm okay.
Examination will begin in 15 seconds.
I'm a night owl. So this is my uptime.
Exam initiated. Activate initial checkpoint.
Huh? Oh.
Checkpoint activated.
What they don't know is that I got marsupial. Okay. Marsupial do be making you jump far and all that. Okay, and then I hurt myself. Understood. Where now? Where now? Do I just lose? Down? Okay, understood. But where? Where do you want me to go? What? Oh. This Sweet Demon, I should be able to make this in time. But I'm a night owl, so most normies go to bed probably around like 10 or 11, right? And if you're a normie, that's not meant to be derogatory, I'm just saying. Right now is like most people's normal 2 o'clock, like 2 p.m. If I had my way, if there was nothing stopping me, I would go to bed naturally, quote unquote, at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning every day. What? Okay. And then where? And then where? This way? Your track sucks. I'm sorry to say. It's not good. I mean, I don't have the quest flag because I thought that it would be more obvious where I need to go. Nope, I've completely lost it. Okay. Suck my dick. All right. I'm gonna give it one more shot, and then hell or high water. Probably go to bed after that. Marsupial Chan. Like, it just gives you the arrows. It doesn't actually tell you where you need to go. And if you lose track of the arrows, like you're just boned.
Examination will begin in 15 seconds.
You got this. Thank you. Runner's high. Okay.
Exam initiated. Activate initial checkpoint.
I just have to take my time a little bit. Like the speed demon is already putting me at an advantage. I just have to follow their excellent tutorialization. This part I got. I love this music so much. There's so many PS1 classics that get overlooked. That was wildly excessive. I did not need to spend that much firepower on them. Not that it matters. I have fucking 900 bullets. Oh, I needed to activate the...
Activated. Return to start.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, Speed Demon is pretty good. I don't notice really the food or water situation being worse than it normally is. If anything, it brings parity to how much like I should need to worry about like food and water. I do think that it was unfortunate and kind of Weenie Hut Jr. mode to remove the negatives from being hungry and thirsty.
Congratulations, applicant. Please access terminal.
Woo, we did it.
The One Piece is real!
Like, I know that Valheim makes it so that you only get buffs from food, but I like feeling uncomfortable, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it. I like it when I overcome whatever it is that I'm struggling with, especially against the odds. And so be in a situation and be thriving in it where, you know, I could be severely punished instead. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I'm picking up what I'm putting down. I'm a night owl too for the most part, and I hate it sometimes. Somebody told me once in college that I would eventually become a morning person by virtue of most of the civilized world being... That's fucking scary looking up there. Most of the civilized world being morning people. It literally has never happened yet. I've never naturally got out of bed in the morning. I never naturally went to sleep at like 11 or so. And justifiably, you could say maybe it's because of the vast quantities of coffee that you consume on a daily basis. In which case, I am going to... I'm going to slash user you and then look at your entire message history. And then come up with a really novelty excuse to ban you immediately. That gives me plausible deniability. Hey, you guys just flying from Stupid Town? No, you should run. You should run. No, it's accurate. Oh. That's not, you weren't fighting me, you were fighting this thing. Yeah, stop. What is going on? I am not interested in you guys. I'm not interested in you guys. I'm married. Okay.
Fire breather. Applicant detected. Ticket issued. Please.
Hell yeah. Please collect your gear. I'm a married man. And I flip my hair. Okay, when I want to get in here, Marsupial does make it a little bit more difficult than I would have bargained for. And that's okay. This is a good song. It's all good songs. Probably after I'm finished adding the anime movie TV show channel, I think I'm gonna call it Watchables or something, in the Discord. I'm gonna start farming for more classic PS1 music that is not going to get me content ID. Because so far I've been pretty lucky on that. What hurt me? This rock? Oh my god. No, I don't want to enter it. I don't want to get inside of it. I don't want to get inside of it. Detach. I'm uninterested. I do want to take the parts off, though. Oh, I could just collect it. I could just put it in my pocket. Understood. Give it to me. Give me my kid. Finally, an outlet for my media hyperfixations. Like, there's stuff that I want to tell people about that it just leaves my head after I finish watching it. I've been harping on, for good reason, about 86, but there's like lots of other shows that come to mind. So, like, if anything, the Discord is way overdue. You want me to notes? No. Hello? Yes?
Welcome, recruit, to your final exam. I'm Hank Madigan, fire breather lieutenant.
Okay. I remember what this was like. There is a little bit of a jog, and there's inventory management to do. We have completed this test successfully. We did not stutter once. It didn't even chug. We definitely didn't freeze frame at any point. And if there was ever going to be a time that was going to happen, it was going to be during the fucking running around like an idiot test. Okay. So I am going to send whoever it is that joined me on this insane late night excursion to another person. If you enjoyed this, following helps me out a lot. If you really liked it and you have the means to do so, subscribing helps a metric butt ton. Every single penny goes back into making the streams bigger and better. Next stream, still Monday, still Resident Evil 4 Remake. Let us send you over to... Why not? Fuck it. Noxie. Noxie is a... Like a goo person. She's like a goo person that does art and Helldivers 2 recently and other things. Very nice person. Yeah. They are cute. I do not know where my OBS is, so it is time to go to bed. Raid. I need to make sure I spell her name right. Noxie. And for WXY. All right. Goodbye. I will see you on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Sorry, Samaritan. Bye. Appreciate you. Bye. Take care. I appreciate you. Bye. I'm hesitating because I don't want to leave you. Bye, Samaritan. I'm going to bed.